All right. Happy Sunday, long weekend. I'm going to be presenting our August recognition for the Mullins Nation. So without any further ado, I'm just going to share my screen and we will get going. If you couldn't join in tonight, that's totally okay. You can watch the recording and yeah, we'll get started. All right. Can everyone see this okay? Just give me a thumbs up. Perfect. Okay. All right. So summer flew by. Anyone else agree? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's already September and it's freezing in Ontario. As you can see, I'm in a turtleneck. It's like 15 degrees here. It's so cold. Okay, so we have a few new consultants to welcome into the Mullins Nation, which is amazing. The momentum is starting to pick up. We're going into that quarter where it's like huge. So congrats everyone for joining Arbonne. So Ashley Finnegan, sponsored by Brittany Kelly in Ontario. Jennifer Reed, sponsored by Brittany Kelly in Ontario. Michelle Hoekstra, sponsored by Megan Fleming in Ontario. Jamie Lee Fowler, sponsored by Cassandra Burgos out of New Brunswick. Deanna, I'm sorry if I'm like butchering any names here. Bubbish, sponsored by Erin Davis in Ontario. Ali St. Jean, sponsored by Erin Davis in Ontario. Sandy McGee, sponsored by myself in Ontario. Carrie Beltrami, sponsored by Emily Russell in Ontario. Carol Bergeson, sponsored by Angela Chisholm out of Alberta. Kayla Guidmond, sponsored by Hilary Gunther out of Alberta. And Kate Ponto, sponsored by Julia Hall in British Columbia. So congratulations, everybody. And I just realized I actually didn't even say who I was. So for those that are new on the call, my name's Jenna Bolton, and I'm with this amazing company, and I'm an executive regional vice president. So I always forget to do that. Okay, so we have independent consultant achiever, we have level 1 and we have level 2. So level 1 achievers, they sponsored, you have over 500 PQV and you earn, and you've sponsored someone so if you have 500 PQV and you sponsored someone in your success line, you get an extra little cash bonus, or you get like an override off of all your sales in your success line. So Jill Dawson, congratulations to you. Sierra Thurston, Samara Shuckster, Jenna Walgamuth, Jocelyn Gilmore, and Julia Hall. So congratulations, everybody. And then so the 2500 building block, we call this our brick. And this basically is 2500 is what you want to always aim for. Even if you are a district manager, if you're an area manager, if you're an RVP, NVP, you always want to be hitting and trying to go for your 2500 building block, or your brick. Some people call it a brick. So this just means that you are growing your personal business month after month after month. So congratulations to myself, Natalie Mullins, Jen Collis, Rachel Dameron, Chastity Jakeman, and Hilary Gunther. So congratulations, everybody. We have top area. So our top area for August was Alexis. So congratulations, girlfriend. That's amazing. I've seen your name on the top area slide for a few months now. So that's awesome. Good for you. All right, so we have some district managers in qualification. So district manager in qualification, you can qualify for district manager with 1,000 PQV, or you can qualify with 2,500 success line volume. So this is for 1,000 PQV. So we have Jill Dawson, Melanie Ferguson, Julie Olson, and Taylor Kidd. So congratulations, everybody. Okay. All right, and the next slide is everyone's that's working towards earning the next AIT. So the next Arbonne, so if you're new listening into this, AIT is an Arbonne incentive trip. Arbonne launches 2 trips a year. This one that's coming up is the one to the Hard Rock in the Dominican Republic, and the earning period for that has obviously passed, but the next trip is going to be in April, and it's to the Mayan Riviera, and it's to the Hard Rock. And I've been here. I earned the one that was here last time, and it is phenomenal. Like, any Hard Rocks are so nice. Like, Arbonne really rolls out the red carpet. So these are the trips you really want to be earning. So everyone that has between 100 and 225 points are listed on the slide. So congratulations, everyone. So we have Brittany Kelly, Brooke Morden, Kendall Thibodeau, Hilary Gunther, Lindsay Cameron, Adele Smith, myself, Natalie Mullins, and Jen Collis. So congratulations, everybody. maybe we'll do just shout outs at the very end, and I'll just do like 2 housekeeping things. So the Canadian National Conference, so CNC is coming up. So I don't know if everyone here has registered. Drop some comments in the in the chat if you're coming. It's going to be amazing. I personally love CNCs because I find they're just a little bit more intimate, which they obviously are because it's just Canadian consultants that get to go to the Canadian one, obviously. But Vegas is awesome and it's glitzy and glammy and everything, but it's very overwhelming. And the Canadian one's just a little bit more of a tight group. Like we get to see more of each other, and I love CNC. So if it's your first CNC, I encourage you to go, and we're gonna have a blast. So that is in November 3rd to the 5th. So highly recommend that you register to go for that. And then just a couple things that are going on this month. So if you have not ordered your green apple fizz, you should go do that right now because it is so delicious. They launched it 3 years ago, and we've all been like patiently waiting for them to roll this out again for us. And here it is. So it's like a green, I don't know, what do you like? It's like a Jolly Rancher, green Jolly Rancher. That's exactly the flavor that I taste when I drink the green apple fizz. And it's just so good. So order yourself a couple boxes because you're not gonna want to run out of this one. And then the Simply One Feel Fit protein, the strawberry protein is back and it's here to stay. So that is super exciting. If you had any if you had any clients that were really loving that protein and it was gone, and now it's back. So just make sure you do your due diligence to let all your clients know about the green apple fizz and the strawberry protein. And then Super Saturday, that is a skills training that is available to everybody this coming Saturday. You just have to register for it. So make sure that if you haven't done that, you do so. And then just to wrap up tonight's recognition, we're going to do our shout outs, which we normally do. So each region will just take turns going and doing our shout outs. So I guess I can start with mine, and then I don't really know who's going to go, but we'll just kind of all take turns. So I'm going to shout out Adele Smith and Emily Russell. And I'm shouting out Adele only because not only because, but she is so strong on social media, and she's revamped her VIP group, if you will. She's also launched like a smoothie lookbook, if you will, and it looks amazing. And I just know she spends so much time trying to make her clients happy and like having beautiful visuals, and she's just so good with social media and templates and things like that I just wanted to give you a shout out because none of your work goes unrecognized. And I want to shout out Emily Russell because she sponsored a new consultant this month, and she's really getting back into working her business, and she does it very well alongside spending lots of time with her family, which I think is really important. So that work-life balance, she does really well. So I just wanted to give you a shout out for that. So whoever wants to go next.
I can go. Can you guys hear me? My mute button doesn't work sometimes. Okay, so I have 2 shout outs as well. Sorry, my squeaky chair. One is to Julia Hall for a similar reason that Jenna just said, like sponsoring her first consultant in a little while. And so that is really just great. She, following the system, doing DAs and seeing the results that come from that. So she's excited to launch her new consultant. And my other shout out goes out to Braden Veit. And I know it's a long weekend. She's not on this call, but this is like the only call that she has not been on all summer. And especially throughout August, like all of our calls, any region chats we have, anytime I put out, who wants to schedule a call to chat about a plan for this, like she's there. Deanna's call series, she doesn't miss a call. So that's just a key part of staying involved in your business, and it goes hand in hand with all the activities. So I want to give her a shout out for that.
I'm going to shout out Patricia. She has been in Arbonne for quite a few years now, I think 2, maybe 3. She's direct to my mom, and we did our first in-person DA since COVID, so almost like 3 years. And we did it last Thursday, I think, it was last Thursday. And she brought 2 guests. So it was so awesome. We had such a great night. She was so excited to be there. Her guests were so excited to be there. And it was just such a fun night. So I really wanted to shout her out because she's somebody who consistently just does the do. She absolutely loves Arbonne, like loves Arbonne, loves the products, loves the community. So it was really neat for her to come and have her guests. So she's our shout out for our region.
I'd like to shout out Ashley McCann because this month she did her first in-person Discover Arbonne all by herself, and she just dove in with 2 feet, and I hardly heard a peep from her, and she just went for it, and I know she would have done an amazing job. So great job, Ash.
Hi, I'm on video. I'm driving, but I did want to say hi to everybody and check in and say I wanted to shout out Caitlin Garden. And Caitlin is always so consistent with her business, which is something that I really admire. And she has excellent customer service, which is something that I personally, again, admire in her and strive for. So big shout out to Caitlin for always being so consistently strong in what she does.
Okay. And so Leanne, we know Leanne's not on, and I'm just looking at the people because it's on my sidebar down here. Is Britt on, or is she might be working? Okay. So I don't think I think we're good. So, okay. So I think I'm just going to stop sharing, and I think that wraps up our recognition. It seemed like it was so fast tonight, but I guess like there's not much else to, I mean, we could all just sit here and talk about Arbonne all night, but it's a long weekend and I'm sure we have other things we can do. So I'm going to stop the recording.